Hey everybody, this is Vita Blue, and this is a review for your final, the part 3, so hopefully you watched part 1 and 2 already, and this is the second half of chapters 5 and then the full chapter of 6 and 7. Okay, so identify the slope and the y-intercept of each line. Okay, here's the slope when it's y equals mx plus b. This is my slope, -3/2, and my y-intercept is -2. Okay. So I'm going to use b for my y-intercept because that's what that is. All right, okay, when it's in ax plus by equals c form, like this is ax plus by equals c, ax plus by equals c, then your slope is opposite a over b. Okay, don't say negative a because sometimes a is negative, so it's opposite a over b. And then your y-intercept is c over b. There's no opposite stuff. Okay, so this one, the slope is going to be -7 over 2, and then the y-intercept is going to be 28 over 2, which is 14. All right. Okay, and then for this one over here, you get 3/8 and 4. Alrighty. Okay, so graph each equation. All right, so y equals mx plus b. I'm going to graph the plus b first, the plus 1. Then I use my slope down 3 to the right 2. So down 3 to the right 2, and then I just graph them and connect them up. There you go. Okay, number 2, 2x minus 5y equals 10. I'm going to use my intercept method, so let x be 0 and -5 goes into 10, -2 times. Let y be 0 and 2 goes into 10 5 times, and there it is right there. Okay, number 3, x equals 3. That is a vertical line over there at 3. If it was y equals 3, it would be a horizontal line going like this, right through here at 3. Okay? All right, so write an equation in slope-intercept form of a line that passes through -2/8 with slope 5. Okay, so y equals mx plus b, so there's my m right there, slope is 5, and then I'm going to substitute this in for y and this in for x right there to get b. Okay, so there we go. And then I get b equals 2, so the answer is y equals 5x plus 2. Okay, write an equation. I'm going fast because we've done this before, you guys, so if you can always pause it and go back or ask me questions. It's all stuff we've done before. Write an equation of a line that passes through these points. Okay, first I have to use slope formula. So y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1, and I get -1/2. Okay, so now I know y equals -1/2 x plus b. And you can substitute either this point in or this point in. I chose this one right here, and I end up getting b equals 1, so y equals -1/2 x plus 1. Okay? All right, you would have got the same thing if you'd have put the other point in. Okay, write an equation of the line through the given point and is parallel to the given equation below and perpendicular to the given equation. Okay, so parallel, you guys, means it's going to be the same slope, 1/4. Perpendicular means it's going to be flip it and change the sign. So it'll be 4 over 1 but negative because this one's positive. All right, so y equals mx plus b, and I just substitute in my point. Okay, so here's my y equals m times this x plus b. That's what this action says right here. Okay, and 1/4 times 4 is 1. Subtract, -9 minus 1 is -10. Okay, same thing over here, except I'm going to use slope -4. All right, and you get y equals -4x plus 7. Okay, solve the linear system by graphing. Okay, I'm going to graph the first line. Okay, so I did the zeros on that. All right, and then graph the second line and did the zeros on that as well, and they intersected at right there at 2, 0. Okay, solve the system by using substitution. All right, I'm going to take that bottom equation and add y. I could have taken the top equation and subtracted 3x, but I don't know. I didn't like that negative y, so I just added y, and I get x equals y plus 7, so I'm going to put it in for that x right there. Okay, so it's going to go right there, and then so 3 times y plus 7, and you crank that out. Follow the steps and you get y equals -10. Then I'm going to plug in -10 over there and get 3 comma -10. Okay, solve the systems using any method. Okay, this guy's set up with the positive 8x and negative 8x. It's set up to go ahead and add them together. 3y plus y is 4y, and then equals 20, y equals 5, and then you can plug in y equals 5 anywhere. I chose this bottom equation right here, so -8x plus y equals 29, or plug in y equals 5 right there. And you get subtract off 5 from 29, you get 24, so x equals -3, so it's written as an ordered pair, x comma y. Boy, first time I've had made a mistake in a long time. Golly, how terrific. Okay, on this one, I'm going to take that top equation, multiply it by 2, because it'll get me a positive 8x. It'll cancel out with that negative 8x. But look out, The negative 2y also cancels out with a positive 2y, and I get 0 equals negative 6. Well, 0 doesn't equal negative 6. 0 equals 0. Okay, so it's no solution when you run into a contradiction. If I would have got 0 equals 0, I would have said infinitely many solutions. Or let's say like I got 12 equals 12. Again, infinitely many solutions, because that is true. Okay, graph the inequality. Okay, y is greater than 4x minus 3. I'm going to go ahead and graph the negative 3 first. Notice this is a dotted line because there's no equals bar. So I'm going to go up 4 to the right 1, and there it is. Now I got to test a point to see which side I'm going to shade. So I'll test 0, 0. So is 0 greater than 4 times 0 minus 3? Yes, 0 is greater than negative 3. So 0, 0 made it true. So since 0, 0 was on this side of the line, then I shade the whole side of the line. Okay, okay, graph this system of inequalities. All right, the first one's going to be dotted. So there we go, up 2 over 1, dotted line, test 0, 0. It was a yes. 0 is greater than 0 minus 1. That's true, so I'm going to shade the side 0, 0 is on. Now, since I'm graphing this line, I'm not going to shade it yet. I just put a little arrow there to remind me. I want to graph this line also, and I want to find out what side to shade that guy on. And then where they overlap, that's my answer, okay? So here we go. I'm going to do the same thing. So there's my plus 2. Now I'm going to go down 3 to the right 1. So I went down 3 to the right 1. This one's a solid line, so I'm going to connect those guys up. Test 0, 0 again. That was another yes. So it's that little piece of pie right there. Okay? Some cheesecake pie. Yeah. Okay. And there's your homework assignment.